Hello everyone, welcome back to Sangeeta's Kitchen Delights. I am Sangeeta. Today I'll be sharing a new recipe which is Bengali style cabbage curry. As in this winter, cabbage is the most available winter veggies and I am sure you are getting bored with same type of cabbage recipe. If you still not tried this recipe, it's a must try for you, and this recipe is completely without onion and garlic also. So friends, if you don't want to have the onion and garlic, this recipe for you also. Now I'll be showing how to cut the cabbage. Here I have already cut the cabbage, whole cabbage into pieces, the small type of pieces you can see, and now I am showing the center part of the cabbage. After cutting into pieces, you can see the thick center part and the stem like things you can see. Some people discarded this part before slicing the cabbage and then cut into pieces. I am not doing that. I normally cut it like this, just sliced it properly, and then I'll try to crush it properly with my finger so that each piece of cabbage will be separated completely. Now we can see the stem part which I have sliced is not properly chopped. It's quite big now. So I am going to chop it very finely. Here I had taken 3 medium size of potato which I have peeled already. Now I will cut into pieces. I am showing how to cut it. Just make a half from the middle, and now I will make 4 pieces of one side of potato. Basically we need some small potato cubes like that. Our vegetables are ready to cook. Now we will make a fine spice paste. For that, here I have taken 1 large tomato which should be properly ripe and red. First we need to discard the eye of the tomato, which is the stem part, and then I'll cut it into pieces. In a mixer grinder jar, I am adding the tomato pieces, 1 whole green chili which I have break from the middle. You can add more than 1 also, 2 or 3 green chili as per your taste, or you can avoid also. And now I am going to add some ginger. Here I have taken around 1 inch of ginger which I have peeled and cut into pieces. Now I will transfer it to the mixer grinder jar. Then I will add some powder spice. Here I have added 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder. In this recipe, cumin is more than the coriander. And now I will make it a fine smooth paste. Yes, the paste is completely smooth, and here keep in mind I didn't add any water. It will be completely smooth with the juice of the tomato only. And now in a preheated kadai, I am taking 1/4 cup of mustard oil. For this cabbage curry, mustard oil is completely recommended to get the authentic Bengali taste. Once the oil is smoky hot, I am dropping the cubed potato to fry it properly. And now I am adding little bit of salt, and I will add pinch of turmeric powder which will give it a nice color, and salt will help to cook the potato faster. And we will fry in medium to high heat. We need to fry it until it gets golden brown. I am also in Facebook and Instagram. You can follow me. Just search Sangeeta's Kitchen Delight in Facebook and Instagram. You will find the link also. And you also can find the link in the description box of the video. Meanwhile, these potatoes are fried completely. Now I am just discarding the potato from oil. After taking out the potato, I just turn off the heat, and let it reduce the heat of the oil. And after that I am adding dried red chili, 1 whole which I have break from the middle, and 1 bay leaf which I also have break from the middle, and 1 teaspoon of whole cumin seed. If I add the whole spices in too much hot oil, the spice may burn. That's why I just reduce the heat little bit, and after that adding the whole spice. And after adding, just fry for few seconds. When it starts to leave the nice aroma, then add the grinded spice. And I am adding some powdered spices like turmeric powder 1 tablespoon, Kashmiri red chili powder 1 tablespoon, half teaspoon of dry red chili powder, which is for the heat. It is completely up to your choice. If you want it more spicy, you can add it more, and if you want less spicy, you just reduce the amount. Now I am adding salt as per my taste and sugar 1 tablespoon. Just give it a good mix and keep the heat medium to high. After few minutes, you can see the oil is starting to float on the top, and this is the time you can get the nice aroma. But after that, I'm just mixing the oil and I will wait for few more minutes. You can see the oil is more floating on the top, and the spice flavor is more intense now. At this point, I am adding the chopped cabbage. Now I'll mix the spices with the cabbage. Once it's done, now I'll cover it and keep the heat in the medium to low, and after that let it cook for few more minutes. You can see after 10 minutes I am opening the lid, and in the meantime cabbage is also started to release the juices, but it needs to be cooked little more, so I am adding some water as per my requirement. I have used the mixie jar water for this process, and now I am going to cover it again for 15 minutes only. And in these 15 minutes we need to stir in between, otherwise it may stick in the bottom and it may burn also. Yes, now the cabbage is almost cooked. It's almost cooked 90%. Now I am just going to add the fried potato in this, and I'll add 1 cup of frozen green peas. If you are adding fresh green peas, just add it earlier so that it can be boiled. But frozen green peas are already soft, so no need to add it earlier. It is good enough to add it at the end. And the potatoes are already soft as we completely fried it before. Here I feel I need to add little more water, otherwise it will be getting too much dry. Now let it cover and let it cook for few more minutes, around 8 to 10 minutes. Yes, it is completely done now, and a very nice aroma is coming out. Now I am going to add some spices, which is bhaja masala 1 teaspoon. This bhaja masala recipe is already in my channel. I will leave the link in the description box so that you can make it in your home. And now I am adding Bengali garam masala half teaspoon. This recipe also in my channel. I will leave the link in the description box. And after that, at the end I will add ghee 1 teaspoon. Now give it a good mix so that everything will be mixed properly. After that, just turn off the heat and give it a rest time, covering it properly. After 10 minutes of rest time, I am just going to serve it, and it will be best with roti, paratha or plain rice also. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe. If you enjoyed this recipe, please give a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section. If you are still not my subscriber, just subscribe my channel and please place the bell button so that when I will upload a new recipe, you will get a notification and it is completely free. I will be back with a new recipe very soon. Till then, take care and bye. Thanks for watching till the end.